Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course.
Brad, I noticed you're a little bit overdressed today. Isn't it warm in here?
Well, you know, it's a force of habit, Bob. I just put it on. I was thinking.
Well, we can take care of this real
warm,
quick,
isn't
Brad.
it?
Ready?
Yeah.
On the count of 3. 1, 2.
Oh man, I feel a lot better, Bob.
Hey, you look better too.
Yeah. What's the topic today?
All right, Brad. You know, as times we like to provide informative subjects, but we also like to do a little humor at times.
Right.
Ha ha, you guys are funny.
All right, now that we got that out of the way, Brad.
Sure.
So the title of this program is How to Avoid Old Man Flat Butt. And you've seen it as people get older, especially men.
Old man.
They have no butt. And part of the reason is because they're not doing exercises. And the problem with that is you need those butt muscles for balance.
Sure.
So there's a practical reason for this.
Sure.
Too. So there's 3 signs.
This ought to be good.
3 signs, Brad, that you might have old man flat butt.
Okay.
The number 1 sign. One sign is that your pants don't stay up.
Bob! Hi! I like these pants, Bob.
The second sign is that you wear your pants really high so they'll stay up.
Flat butt.
Flat butt. The third sign, Brad, that you need to wear suspenders in order to keep your pants up. Which, by the way, leads us to our trivia question today. Nancy, you're going to go ahead and put that picture up. All right, that's a young Robin Williams.
Sure.
And what show is this from? Now, if you're old, you know it.
Oh yeah.
If you're young, you don't know it.
Giveaway even for me, but
Yeah, even Brad knows this one. So, all right, now that we've covered that, we're going to go ahead and discuss the 3 exercises you can do to avoid flat butt, and actually going to help you with your balance too. So there's
it's going to be a good health benefit
double benefit.
altogether.
Right, you're going to look good and have a practical benefit. All right, Brad, 3 simple exercises. Everybody can do these. You don't even need weights. You can add weights to do it, but you can start off without weights. And the first one is going to be basically a squat, what we call,
Squat.
lifting words. A squat, yeah. So you're going to spread your legs apart about shoulder width, and you're going to kind of stick your butt out, kind of put a little arch in your back, keeping your back straight, and you're just going to up and down like this.
Yep. See how he's got good strong back here.
Now this is working the gluteus maximus here.
Yep. One of your larger muscles in your body, and you know, if we work that, if you're a sedentary person, you do have that flat butt. Your wife is saying, "Hey."
You're going to be surprised. Again, this is going to help your balance too. If you have trouble, you can hang on to a chair to start
Sure.
off. If you're really concerned about your balance, you can even start off doing it from a chair.
Sure.
And worrying that you're going to fall backward if you're of that age.
Sure.
So just an easy one to do. How many would you do? I keep working up. You can do a good set of 25. You can work up to 50 if you want. I do 40. I actually do these, Brad.
I understand, but I really think it's good for balance. But I really got to say, Bob, if you're getting good at it and you really want to hypertrophy, get bigger muscles,
Then you got to start adding weights.
You got to add weights.
And these are just hand weights. What are these weigh? These are 3.3 pounds. And you can go up to a lot heavier weight
Sure.
than this, obviously.
Whatever
There's
works
people
for
that
you.
start using hundreds of pounds, on their shoulders.
Right.
But you can go ahead and just, put them at your side. And again, this isn't for the heavy bodybuilder. This is for the guy that's getting a little older, Brad, and wants to get rid of that flat butt.
Sure. You bet.
Okay?
Okay, that's one exercise.
All right. Second one,
Okay.
lunges.
Lunges. Now this one is a great exercise not only for the glutes but the quads as well. And balance, if you're a little
Right.
unsteady with this, make sure you have
Exactly.
something to hold on to. And actually, I'll do this with a lot of my patients if they're recovering or their balance is off. Something on both sides.
Oh, sure.
But I'll pull this off just so you can see. When you do the lunges, you're going to come down like this.
And one thing you're trying to do is keep this vertical. You're not trying to go so far that
Right. No good.
Yeah, there's too much of a bend at the knee. We're trying to keep less than a 90.
If you got knee problems, you're really going to have them if you do them like this.
Right.
Or you're going to produce them if you don't have it. So be safe. And like Bob said, that vertical position.
Right.
So it's actually kind of an up and down motion.
Exactly.
Like this.
The other thing I try to keep in mind is I try to keep my belt level.
Sure.
I'm not
So
trying.
not,
Yeah.
and
Going,
not like this.
right. Just by keeping my belt level, I'm thinking of this, I have to keep my head up somewhat, and it just works really well to.
All goes back to the old posture.
Yeah.
Good posture, body mechanics. And these, boy, you know, if you haven't done these before, you might need this not only for balance, but just to help. Because this is pretty aggressive.
This is an aggressive one, and the way I do them, I do one, and then I come over and do the other.
Switch, yeah.
Yeah, I just keep, it's just a great exercise.
Sure. So it's not going to help the gluteus max, the quads, and balance. I think it's a great one
This
for
is
balance.
a great one for that. Third one, Brad?
Oh, we forgot to mention.
Oh, you can do that with
If
weights.
you do progress to the point where that's easy, you know, you can do 10, 15, or 20 of them like that. Well, simply take some weights and do the same thing, but obey the same rules. None of this stuff here, and then get the repetitions down to, you know, 10, 15 per side. That'd be pretty aggressive. You're really doing well.
That would be, I don't do those, so.
Yeah.
Then we did do one, just as a simple one that everybody can do, but really isolates the gluteus maximus, and it's an open chain exercise. I'm not gonna explain what that is, but it's just basically that the end of the limb is not grounded. So basically, you're just going like this.
And why you need to bend the knee, is that true, Bob?
You don't, you can go
Okay.
like this, but this is gonna bring more hamstring in, wouldn't it?
Sure.
I'm taking the hamstring out of this now. If you go this way, you're strengthening a little bit more of the hamstring. Here, you're isolating that glute.
No, it might be a little easier this way because you don't have the leverage.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, I'd do a good 15, 20.
Sure. And again, I think ankle weights or something you could put on if you wanted to
And
put
make it
more weights.
more difficult.
Yeah. But posture here is important. Don't get rounded over. You can tighten your stomach muscles a little bit, little core going along with this. And do this like again, Bob.
Oh, sure.
This reminds me, my cousin is a farrier, and you can do this if you want to practice working on a horse.
Since you've insulted me, Brad, we're gonna do the final, there's a test whether or not someone's got a hard butt. And you should be able to break an egg on it. Turn around, Brad.
Give me a
I'm gonna
break.
slap you in the butt, baby.
No pun intended.
Here we go. Ready?
These are my good pants.
Go, tighten up.
Oh!
No, it doesn't break.
Ooh.
Try it
I'm
again.
flabby, huh? I need to work on it.
It doesn't break.
Oh,
There we go. It's hard boiled.
I can't believe it.
Have fun.
Oh, geez.